Hey yo guys, here's a new video from me. This is mainly going to be me plugging three companies because they got three big things coming up. The first is one of the major Canadian indie promotions, which is Blood, Sweat and Ears. They are running a show tomorrow night in Iqaluit, Canada, all the way up there in the great white north. It's one of the more colder parts for Canada, but anyways. This is probably the very first wrestling show ever to be run in Iqaluit, so it's a huge deal. The main event is going to be Robert Roode versus Rhino, which should be a fantastic match because BSC knows how to book Robert Roode and Rhino very well. And by the way, also another promotion we're going to be plugging is TNA tonight, 3 hours of them. Normally don't get to do this, but, you know, I've seen the card for what's on tap for you about 10 minutes or so, and it looks really good. It should be it's Senchi's final match from TNA before, you know, he's off air forever, and it just looks like a good thing. And the fact that you get to see the global impact, which is going to be a really cool special from the TNA New Japan show. I've seen the whole show. It's a fairly decent show. Unfortunately, the best match on the show is from the two New Japan guys, and that's a big shame. I would say the best match is the match they're probably going to show in full, which is Yuji Nagata versus Kurt Angle, which is a good match, 3 stars, definitely. Anyways, I really hope you go check that out tonight, and, you know, I mean, they're doing something really cool. But the next company we're going to be plugging here is UWA Hardcore Wrestling, promotion out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They've just got their new building, which is now at Downsview Park. So please go check them out. I will read you the card. The first match they have announced is Josh Abercrombie versus Lionel Knight. Lionel Knight, one of the mainstays of the UWA Hardcore Wrestling promotion, up against Josh Abercrombie. Man has done his fair share across the indies and done a very well job. We're a great wrestler here, and looking forward to that. Should be a very good match. Dan Paisan versus Johnny Gargano. Never heard of this Johnny Gargano guy, but you know, he could be good. Dan Paisan, I know, is a very good wrestler all around. He does work very well in the Canadian indies in both Blood, Sweat and Ears and UWA Hardcore. Ricky Reyes versus the Anarchist Eric Cannon, a match I'm really looking forward to seeing. I wish I could see it tomorrow night, but I'm not going to be able to. That just looks like a very good match. I mean, Cannon, a very agile man with great wrestling ability, and Reyes, a very pure striker man who trained in Japan, actually, and one of the few to get out of the dojos. Should be a very good match, one of the better good-looking matches on the card. Flatliners versus Ring Crew Express. Ring Crew Express, former Ring of Honor tag team. Don and Marcos, very good wrestlers. Haven't seen the Flatliners yet, but this just looks like a very good tag match because I know the Ring Crew Express are very good workers. And probably one of the best of the night, the best one looking. Delirious versus Tyler Black. We've all seen what Tyler Black can do in the Indies and in the IWA Mid-South promotion, and now what he's doing up in Ring of Honor. Very good wrestler. And versus Delirious, one of the best wrestlers on the independent scene. This is going to be his third appearance. So Delirious trying to get his first win in the UWA Hardcore after losing to Alex Shelley, and I can't remember the other guy, but he's not fared well record there. And the two title matches, it's a double main event. The vacant UWA Tag Team championship belts are on the line with the blackout of Sabian and Joker versus Up in Smoke, Cheech and Cloudy. What should be one of the best tag matches of 2008 so far. I mean, the Blackout is one of the best factions in wrestling, not only on the independents, but wrestling in general right now. I've seen the Blackout and Chikara in this promotion and some CZW stuff they've done, so they are a really good faction, and Sabian and Joker have such good chemistry. I prefer the team of Sabian and Joker to Sabian and Ruckus. I like the Sabian-Joker connection there, so I would personally like to go with the Blackout here, but I don't know. Up in Smoke is a very good team. Cheech and Cloudy is a very good tag team. You should really check them out in either UWA or Chikara. They, like I said on my DVD show, they tore the house down in their match, and they are one of the best small guys together tag teams you'll see around. And then the main event is Josh Prohibition puts the UWA Canadian Championship on the line against Ruckus. So that match just looks to be very well done, and I wish I could go see this show tomorrow night, but unfortunately I'm going to be busy. And finally, the final promotion we're to be plugging is Ring of Honor. Pay-per-view number 4. undeniable. Nigel McGuinness versus Takeshi Morishima. People are already rating this pay-per-view best pay-per-view of 2008. I mean, it's gotten high ratings such as nines from Sean Radican from pwtorch.com. Let's read through the card. Just stated, world title match, Nigel McGuinness versus Takeshi Morishima, which should be another great match, and we all know the end result here. Which is a bit of a shame, but I don't think it's going to take anything away from this great match. ROH World Tag Team titles are on the line. Jay and Mark Briscoe defend against the No More Course members, leader Davey Richards and Rocky Romero. Should be another great match. Romero, great wrestler. I would love to see what he can do with the Briscoes, and Richards is one of the best in Ring of Honor in my opinion. He's not the leader. Those two guys have some of the best chemistries going. I can't believe I thought he was Roderick Strong for a second, but those guys, the Romero and Richards, have some of the best chemistry out there, and I would love to see them against the Briscoes. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow night to see. I will be seeing this tomorrow night instead of seeing the live show, but I mean, can you blame me? Anyways, grudge match, Austin Aries versus Roderick Strong. I do believe this is the culmination of the feud, not sure, but that should be a fantastic match. 6-man tag team action, Kevin Steen, Delirious versus the Hangman 3. I like this Delirious Hangman 3 feud, and he gets one of the better tag teams on the independents out there, and Kevin Steen and El Generico. Team has put on some of the best stuff we've seen in a while. I really like to see this match. The Hangman 3, decent faction. I'm assuming it's obviously going to be the members of Scrap Iron, Adam Pearce, Brent Albright, and BJ Whitmer, so that should be a very decent, good 6-man tag match. Special match challenge, Bryan Danielson versus Chris Hero. Chris Hero, one of the best characters in Ring of Honor. Love his gimmick there, being the fittest guy, along with the great Larry Sweeney and the rest of Sweet and Sour Incorporated, versus probably the best wrestler in the world, Bryan Danielson. This should be a very good match. Women's match. I don't know if this will be on the pay-per-view for sure, but this should be good. The first women's match on Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Sarah Del Rey versus Daisy Hayes. They continue their feud. Should be a good match, and if you have not seen these two ladies, you really should go find a DVD with them on them. Get some Shimmer, Ring of Honor, FIP, Chikara, anything, check them out. And finally, a tag team attraction, Jack Evans and Ruckus versus the Age of the Falls members, Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black. This match just catches my eye, because Evans and Ruckus are some of the best high flyers you're going to see in the world, and I really like them as a team. I wish Jigsaw could get in there. I wish we could have a Vulture Squad versus Age of the Fall, but unfortunately we don't. But, I mean, Jacobs and Black, Black, as I said it earlier, is one of the best wrestlers in the independent scene. I mean, I just really am looking forward to this. So, hopefully, if you live in Iqaluit, go see if you can check out Blood, Sweat, and Tears tomorrow night. Rude versus Rhino is your main event. And you're going to see all the good wrestling stars of the Blood, Sweat, and Tears promotion, like Ash and maybe not Dan Paisan, he's going to be in UWA, but Ash and many others like Cobra Kai. UWA Hardcore ran through a great card. 3 solid matches should be on there, or maybe even 4 solid matches. Your Reyes Cannon, your Black Delirious, and your double main event, the tag title match, and the world title match, and then your Ring of Honor pay-per-view. I mean, I'm really pumped. I can't believe they really haven't pumped this stuff out as much as they should have. But anyway, guys, that's it. I'm out for now. Peace.